Here at Helmuth Ford, we are a small-town dealership with no hassle and no pressure.
Schedule your next dental appointment with Dr. Dan Schuster at Oski Dental, 641-673-4845. They're accepting new patients. Oski Dental will file all of your insurance forms for you. They're a Delta dental provider. And Oski Dental is located at 902 South 17th Street in Oskaloosa. That's Oski Dental, 641-673-4845. We make smiles happen at Oski Dental.
Hello friends, welcome to the Sigourney Public Library here on Steve Shetler Media. I'm Miss Amanda and welcome. Last week we were talking about New Year's Eve. Hopefully everybody had a great New Year's Eve, and not sure how many people actually make resolutions anymore, but my question of the week was, what is the number one New Year's resolution for 2025? They actually did a study on this and predicted the top 6 New Year's resolutions that people have made for 2025. So number 6 was to quit smoking. Number 5 was to spend more time with family and friends, very important. Number 4 was to lose weight. Number 3 was to exercise more. Those kind of go hand in hand, as well as number 2 to eat healthier. But the number 1 predicted New Year's resolution for 2025 is to save more money. Isn't that everybody's resolution? My resolution is to basically not have a resolution and just live every day to its fullest potential. This week I thought we would talk about snow since it has been so blistery cold outside and snowy. So this is actually a Guinness World Record. So my question this week is, according to Guinness World Records, what was the depth of the greatest single snowfall in one snowstorm? So this is over one entire snowstorm. It's not over multiple days. It's just, well, it could be over multiple days. But one continuous snowstorm. What is the greatest depth of a single snowstorm? And we'll get to that at the end of my segment. 2 books you don't want to miss this week are about winter, of course. So my first one is Winter Garden by Kristen Hanna, and I'll read you a little bit about it. From the author of the acclaimed national bestseller Firefly Lane comes a haunting, heartbreakingly beautiful novel about the complex and intricate bonds between a mother and her daughters and the enduring link between the past and the present. Sometimes when you open the door to your mother's past, you find your own future. So this is Winter Garden by Kristen Hanna, and some of the reviews on the back, deliciously romantic and often heartbreaking. It's a book you'll want to climb inside and stay as long as possible. Superb at delving into character psyches and delineating nuances of feeling. It's a portrait of complex and enduring friendship. So if you want a good little cozy read, Winter Garden by Kristen Hanna. Now, if you're like some people, you are not a fan of winter and you like to go away for the winter. So I thought it'd be fun to do Winter in Paradise by Elaine Hildebrand. It says, spend the coldest days of winter on a warm Caribbean beach with New York Times bestselling author Elaine Hildebrand. So this is about, actually, I'll read you. Irene Steele has an idyllic life, a beautiful Iowa City Victorian house, lovingly restored to perfection, a husband who adores her to skywriting, sentimental extremes, and 2 grown sons out leading interesting lives, and a satisfying magazine job. But as she greets the new year on a cold and snowy night, everything comes crashing down around her, and with the instant ringing of her phone and the shocking news that her husband, away on business, has been killed in a plane crash. But before Irene can even process this, she must confront the perplexing details of her husband's death. On the island of St. John, a distant Caribbean paradise, she'd be challenged to find on a map what on earth was he doing there, and why was his boss being so evasive about the details surrounding his death. Irene and her sons arrive on St. John only to make another shocking discovery. Her husband had a secret other life. As Irene investigates the mysterious circumstances of her husband's death, she and her sons have to face the truth about their own lives and secrets. Rich with lush beauty of the tropics and the drama and romance and intrigue only Hildebrand delivers, it's a truly transporting novel and an exciting start of a new series. So yes, this is the start of a new series. This is a little bit of a more mystery suspense than a cozy thriller. Still sounds like a good read. Alright, some upcoming programs at the library. So we just had our Cook the Book event this past Monday for January. So our next one will be in February. February 3rd. And we will be featuring the cookbook Busy Family Favorites by Taste of Home. It's packed with some delicious sounding recipes. So if you'd like to join our Cook the Book event, you come in, you just pick a recipe from our cookbook that is featured for the month, make that recipe, bring it to our event on February 3rd, and it's a potluck style event. We do talk briefly about how the recipes went, what we would change, if we had problems finding things. In our last cookbook, our soup cookbook, we did have some problems finding some ingredients, but it's mainly a social time and a potluck. So February 3rd will be that one. Toddler times for January. The last two for January will be the 13th and 20th. Our after school programs will be next week. 4th, 5th, and 6th grade will be Tuesday the 14th. 2nd and 3rd will be Wednesday the 15th. And K1 will be Thursday the 16th. Our book club is reading the book The Sanatorium, which sounds delightful. A actual mystery. The chat will be on January 18th here at the library. And our freezer meals for the month. Our pickups will be the 28th and 29th. The last day to sign up for those will be the 17th of January. If you'd like to look at that menu, it's on our Facebook page, on our events page, and it is posted at the library. Alright, our trivia question of the week. According to Guinness World Records, what was the depth of the greatest snowfall in a single snowstorm? So this is ever and anywhere. So it actually happened in Mount Shasta Ski Bowl, California in 1959, and it was a 6-day storm, a 6-day continuous storm, and it was 189 inches. So that's 15 3/4 feet tall. So to put that into perspective, that would be like if it snowed for 6 days and got up to the gutters of the library. That's a pretty hefty snow, and I'm glad that we haven't had anything that severe here in Sigourney or Keokuk County. I like the winter, I do. I just don't like it when I go outside and it hurts my face. That's not fun for me. I much prefer the fall and the spring when it's cool but not hot or cold. But that's all I have for you guys this week. Hopefully you have a great weekend, and I will see you next week.